Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. Danai is in Amsterdam selling his clothes at a market, and I just finished my book club that I told you about last time. So now I'm here at the house and I have some very exciting news. So I was feeling brave one night and I need to go back in time. When I lived in Berlin, I was working at a kids' TV channel as the editorial manager. So I was in charge of the content calendars. Then later on, I also did, during COVID, I was doing a lot of editing for like creator pages and things like that as my side hustle. And then actually, it was my side hustle. That was my main hustle. I had other things that I was doing, like painting and stuff. But the third thing that I've done related to this is I worked as a science communicator for a tech company. So I have experience of being on the other side where you are creating the content calendars and it's like if creators approach you and say, hey, we want to collaborate and make things with you, it's actually nice to get those kind of emails. So I was feeling brave and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to send some emails to different companies here in the Netherlands and also abroad. Long story short, Praxis, which is like a big Dutch building materials company, responded positively and they want to work together with us and they want to sponsor some of our projects. Like, I mean, they want to pay for the materials. So that's crazy. That's crazy. So they asked me, like, what projects do you see us collaborating with you on? And then I told them the floors, which was a long shot because it's quite expensive. And then I told them, okay, the floors, or we're building a built-in bookcase, and we're also going to do our garden, our backyard, in springtime, like the tiny garden. And then they responded super positively. They were like, we would like to do the floors with you, the bookcase, and we want you to pick out a Praxis Christmas tree. I was like, okay. Then I was shook. And then I said Danai, not then I. Danai is Dan's like full name. Okay, update. So they also said that in the springtime, when they make the content calendar for spring, they will talk to us about the garden. So that was shocking. So yesterday, my dear father and I went to go do research at Praxis to look at the floors, because the way that I proposed it to them was I want to do real wood floors, because this is a 30s house and I would like it to be like the original, or at least feel like a 30s house in some of the things that we do. And I know that PVC floors are really easy to maintain, but I like giving myself challenges. So I proposed to them to do a real wood floor and they agreed. So yesterday, Dad and I went to Praxis and then we realized this is what kind of crazy project did we sign up for? This is going to be way more difficult than putting a laminate or a PVC floor. So then I had to do so much research about like the underfloor and how to level all the baseboards, and in the end we came up with a plan. We're going to start by putting a rubber cork underlayer, and then we're going to glue down the wood pieces, which are spruce from Praxis. We're going to glue them down with a special type of glue that stays elastic, because wood expands and contracts according to heat. And you also need to leave room around the edge of the room for it to expand and contract. And it's going to be a crazy endeavor, and we have to finish it by next week. Did I bite off more than I can chew? Yes. Am I a brave woman who can do anything? Maybe. Do I have a supportive team around me? 100%. So yeah, that's insane. So, one of my friends said, you know what, it's good that this is happening because it will actually make your house be ready and done faster. I was like, that's very positive. We've got some push to work and finish it by a certain date, which is good. Then the second project is the bookcase. I'll actually show you. I think in the last episode, you saw us marking this on the wall and measuring it out. One of the pieces of tape fell. But I'm going to put up some inspiration photos so that you can see what we want to create here. So it's kind of like in the old heritage, English style, because I was born in the UK and then I grew up partially in Kent. So we have a lot of connections to the UK, and we really we always dream of having a little, a dream house on the countryside. You know what I mean? We want to have a little British cottage at some point. That's one of our dreams. So we're just trying to live the British cottage dream here in the Netherlands by building this nice cabinet. So that's the second thing that we're doing for Praxis, and we need to do that next month. So I've had a lot of mornings where I wake up and the first thing I think about is how am I going to do the floors? And I wake up and I think I have to build a cabinet together with Dad, and then how are we going to do this? The Christmas tree is easy. That's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's a super exciting update. And remember I told you in the previous episode about wanting to picking a food and then basing your color palette off of that. So we picked the color of figs for the living room. So Danai is advocating to paint the bookcase maroon red. I showed my friend and she said, our house is going to look like a castle. A little castle in a tiny Dutch house. So I think Danai is generally really good with colors, so I'll probably just follow his lead on that one. But it is a bit, it's dark, you know what I mean? And this is a dark corner of the house. But if we do a high shine paint coat, maybe it will work. Yeah, I still have my doubts about the maroon red. But I also want to be brave and make some daring choices in the house and not just fall into millennial gray or sad beige mom or millennial green. So let's see how it goes. Stay tuned. So my cousin Storm is here, and Danai is back from the market, and now he's making my cousin pose to promote his brand. So Storm is studying film at high school. He's going to an art college thing. So he offered to film us at Praxis because we're making 30-second shorts for Praxis. That's crazy. That's all they want, just a 30-second short. It's very complex to edit because we have to show all the steps in a very short time. But because Storm is studying film, he's going to film Danai and I together in a shot by the Praxis because Dad doesn't have the skills. Sorry, guys. It's boomer levels whenever he takes photos of us or films. So I'm glad Storm is here to help.
Well, welcome to Praxis. This is what we do. Schlotta's getting some food. She'll join us shortly, you know what I'm saying? Why is that there? Don't worry, it's he can't talk. He's the director. All right, so he's. But there's someone behind the camera, I think. Shout out.
The DP is always voiceless.
The DP is voiceless. Very, very, very important information. And yes, and on that note, let's join these lovely people over here. Yes.
Are you starting to film?
Yes.
BTS, the BTS.
So my cousin Storm is here.
Oh,
Wait, dude, he's a Gen Zer.
Did he actually-
He's here to help us.
the DPs never talk, he says.
Yeah, he didn't.
Wow.
So we're here at Praxis to
Impressive.
film a little intro for the Praxis video that they want. It's 30 seconds.
You want to get the ball?
We're sharing this.
Okay. Yes, sharing is caring.
This is Dutch, okay? Zijn dat servetjes? Then I welcome to Holland. Welcome to the Netherlands.
I thought that was last shirt. I was like, woo.
Storm, you're so entertained.
Yes, very good. It needs to be like on point, innit? Yeah? And then which direction am I walking towards? This way or that
Hi
way?
guys, we're gonna shoot it now. We found a very nice lady working at the Praxis, whose dad's age, so they had a boomer connection, and she said that we could film outside, which is so nice. And then we're gonna drop the wood back inside. This could be the intro shot.
Very
This is
cinematic.
good enough.
Wait, it's like at the.
Got that wood.
Sorry, I've been traumatized. Ja. Dus we kunnen net doen dat we aan het praten zijn. Ja, dat moet nog. Ja, dat moet. We praten nog even. Maar je wilt ook een gesprek dan weer Nee. Oké. Ja, als het dan maar leuk is.
Watermeloen,
Does it look
watermeloen.
great?
Ja.
Normal.
Zie je de logo?
It looks
Does it
normal.
look natural?
Misschien moet zij
Ja,
rechts staan, want dan kun je het logo
Ja, dat zie
zien.
je beter. Ja, zo. Nou, dan gaan we het Maar zie je zou echt heel erg ontvallen. Ja, ik pak het niet laten. Dus ja, zo daar een jaar
Hi everyone, we're deep in Praxis design mode. This is Dad.
Hi. So Charlotte, if you want to make like this structure, and you calculate in this design. See here that for instance you need 1, 2, 3, 4,
Wait,
5.
let me just explain what this is. This is the design of the bookcase, which Praxis wants to fund. So we've got 1 month. We've got the month of December to make it, so we're trying to calculate and plan exactly how to do it. That's crazy. I hope it's all going to work out, but yeah, we're going to document the whole process.
It's a lot of work, but it's also very nice work.
Yeah.